Oh, okay. All right, guys. Today we don't have anything. One kind there. Today we're gonna talk about the Bootcamp series training for the how to promote your listing and OH. Okay, OH is open house. Okay, so this is topic 15. We've been doing this by a lot of training with the beginning of the years. Hopefully, you guys can get a full course of uh, uh, full course of knowledge for you guys to do business. Okay, but I don't see anybody coming here, anybody joining. That's been maybe everybody already know this, right? But this is okay. We still have this video done, and then later on you can refer to that. Okay. Topic today we're gonna cover is how you're gonna do the short message. So because we're gonna to say how you're gonna promote, so I'm not gonna dig in details about how you're gonna do each one of them. Okay, I'm not gonna show you how to do each one. I'm gonna give you a big picture first because just the how to promote. Yeah, means what kind of things you can do for that. Okay, but if you want to know details of how to do each one of them, I say how would you the chat GPT for the message, how you're gonna do writing a 1 page long description, and then you can post it, share it with your social media, or you want to know how you do email blasting with the MailChimp. It's not gonna be covered today. Okay, we're gonna give you the big picture only. All right. So and then I'm gonna talk about how you can do the newspaper classify ad, and then go into the short video. Okay, that could be make video, or you're gonna have some paid service to do that. It's all up to you. Okay, open house for broker, public live. Okay, open house live will be quite popular during the pandemic season. Okay, but now we don't have any really just any COVID things, so people go back to a regular open house. Okay, but there's still some of the video record for that, so we're gonna see that how good they are doing that. Okay, for that, and then we have for sale sign, we have open house sign. Okay, how you can do about them. Okay, I'm gonna talk about that. And also at the end, we're going to talk about A-frame sign. Sometimes you see during the intersection and the major highway or road, right? Major road intersection, you're straight, you will see that there's A-frame sign. Actually, is it legal? How can you do that? One of my students saying that his sign's been just uh, forfeit by the city. What happened? Okay, I'm going to talk about it. All right, so first one I'm going to cover is the ChatGPT use case for the writing the description. Now, for you to do the promotion, you need to have some kind of description. Okay, the description means that you're going to talk about your listing. Usually, we'll put it into the client remark. Okay, inside your listing. So sometimes if this is the first one, first listing for your property, you'll find difficulty how you're gonna do that description. Definitely for the new agent, right? But if you are familiar with the process, basically you can just refer to other listing agents' comments or listing agents' description on the MLS listing, then you can copy and modify, right? Especially if this property has previous listing, right? Then you can just use it and modify it to your own. But other than that, what is the best way to do that? Now we are going to the AI. I have a couple calls already, couple training course on the chat GPT. I'm not going to detail how you're gonna use GPT. I'm just telling you that whenever you have this kind of in the description based help you need, then you can go find ChatGPT will help you. Okay, So just telling GPT what kind of thing you want, okay? You want to do a property description for the following keyword, maximum 400, 500, doesn't really matter, right? So you mention it to the chat GPT, then you can get the very good description out of there. So when you want to, first thing you want to do the promotion, you have to get the description done, okay? No matter what, people are going to see what kind of listing you have. So sometimes you're going to post in your social media, Facebook, in your WhatsApp, in WeChat, in anywhere. You need some kind of description. You need long description. You need short description. You need something catching, eye catching. You need something very interesting. So wherever you want it, just ask ChatGPT to do that. Okay, so in my example here, I asked ChatGPT to give me a simple and easy to understand words, eye-catching sentence, and then just give me a description about this property. So the keyword for this property is for 6,000 square foot, about the interior size. You don't even need to mention. Okay, just give them the keyword, and then the GPT will do the work for you, do the job for you. Prime location, back on Ravine, minutes to 41404, right? Huge basement near by Shepherd Subway, perfect for review, so exit. So you want all these keywords appear in your description, and you don't want to do the job. You ask GPT. Okay, that's okay. All right. Nobody asks you to do anything from scratch now because you have the assistants, AI assistants, which is much better doing the job. But you need to guide the AI. Okay, you're not a boss now. You're not going to do everything for yourself. Okay, you are getting to have somebody help you to do that, but you need to give them the good command, good prompt. Okay, give them the good guiding. Ask this guy to do the right job for you, good job for you. Okay, so basically you can do everything, anything. Okay, now I basically use GPT to write program for me. I'm doing a project, huge project, but it might it was like taking me like 10 months, but now it's just 2-3 months I can do it. Okay, any language, any uh, computer language, computer system that just to tell them, and then it will do that for you. Interface, backend, database, all kind of thing, you can do it for you. Data analyst, BI, so you name it, he will do it. Okay, and now he has this privilege, access to go on internet. So I don't want to say anything about ChatGPT anymore because I have a course covered this already. So you guys can go to the agent portal to find the training if you are interested, right? Okay, so in this case, I asked ChatGPT 4. Okay, I already get to 4. Okay, I have my own training version, ChatGPT 3.5, but I find it is still is a gap there from the 3 to 4. So I just when it first came out, ChatGPT 4, I paid for it. Okay, I really paid for it, and then move on because I like these kind of things that will help me save my time, save my resource. I just paying that for a couple meals price for a month, right? Monthly payment, but it saved me a lot of time, and you will find yourself evolving, okay, because this GPT things, okay. So it gave me some description about step into potential the prime loan, not your location with this expensive 6,000 square foot. See, it has all the keyword and you're gonna put it together into a very good description that you can put on your listing, right? That's the best way you can. I mean, you don't want people see your description is like a kindergarten kid or high school kid writing something, right? You want something like professional, standing out, right? Or later on you can use this description and add some emoji, some kind of a sentence, your contact information, and then you can post it in your group, post it in your Facebook, and something like that. Okay, so this is the first version I asked ChatGPT to do for me last year. And then this year, I got the GPT to do another version. Okay, same kind of guiding prompt, but this time it give me a little bit different, but I think it's improving. Okay, but it's a different version of that. I think both the version is fine. Okay, this is fine too, right? And this version is, I cannot say it's better, but it's a little bit different. So I like both the version, but actually I like this one better. Okay, the second version better, which is a more advanced ChatGPT version, right? So more advanced ChatGPT means it'll give you more accuracy, more things that close to you want. So I don't go into the details, but you know, you guys can try it out later when you have time. Go back to the ChatGPT and then OpenAI, right? Even OpenAI.org, and then you can try from the 3.5. If you think ChatGPT can help you, then I will encourage you to pay for the ChatGPT 4. Okay, that's just the money you should not save. This is the money to get you to something higher level. Okay, that's what I'm going to say about ChatGPT. Okay, then the next version I'm gonna use that description. Okay, I asked the ChatGPT to convert into something that I can post in my Facebook or my chatbot website. Okay, and then this is the way GPT try to do. Okay, so I also tell them I give a 3,000 bonus to buyer agent. Okay, so yeah, and then by the day, of course, this is just the whole day, right? Exclusive, no instance. So it comes out something really nice, right? And also to do the features, and then something a short-term description, but more this emoji things, right? And to attract, or at least people don't want to read something really boring, right? But at least people say, oh, okay, quickly go through that, okay? And then at the end, you will tell GPT to use your contact number, your name, okay? And then that's it. You can post this one with your link to the listing. I'm going to tell you how to do that, okay, later on. Especially if you have exclusive assignment listing. How do you do that, right? You cannot post in MLS. If you can post MLS, where can you find out the link to forward? You know, to your WhatsApp or to your Facebook, right? How to do that? Okay, I can tell you that. Okay, so in this case, I can just post as I say, put everything here, Calvin, okay, and then I have this URL. Okay, this URL is where I gonna tell you is one of the very popular platform within the Chinese community. Actually, is not just Chinese now. It's for Toronto agent. Most agents use the platform to post their exclusive listing. Okay, you can get the VIP version, and that will cost you around $500 a year, or you can use a free version just to do a post, right? To write everything in that the platform, and then you can post like this. Okay, so you have the linkage. So if other people get this message, they click on the image and get to the platform, Realm Master, and then see your detailed listing, or they can stay there to read through your what? To read through your message. Okay, so this is just a dummy user I created, and I send this message to my clients, and then he can read it. Okay, this is the same thing as you. But how are you gonna do that? Use ChatGPT. You may like the wording, you don't want it, you just ask them, change the second bullet point. I wanted to have this plus something. Now it's 3-bedroom, not 2-bedroom, something like that. And then he will change for you. Okay, I mean GPT will change for you. Okay, is your assistant, right? Okay, so this is Chinese. You may not need to know because I don't see anyone here is Chinese, or you can do any language, right? If you are French or you Spanish, any language you want, you ask them, you can do it for you. Okay, just for example, you see here. You tell them use Chinese, use English, use French, anything. So that's what I mentioned before. I start with the 3.5 turbo, and I have my own version of the GPT before, but now I move on to the GPT-4 now. Okay, it's a much better, much advanced. Okay. All right. So next one we're gonna talk about is I just mentioned it before, right? So that's the real master things that I mentioned. You can this version you can do a long listing. Okay. The last one I mentioned about is very short listing, right? But one of our top agent, overall champion ever in Denmark. One of the good thing I like what he's doing is for every listing, he put down very long description, very detailed description, very nice description. So no, everybody just can know more about this listing or everything about this listing. So you guys should learn from him. That's the reason why people can do it good, why people is not doing good. Okay, that's the reason. So you always study the top guy, okay, improve yourself, okay, and list one thing that you'll make it close. I'm not saying you do that, then you'll become top guy, no, okay, but at least you get yourself close, okay, closing the gap, very important, okay. So once you have this thing, you can share this link. So go to Real Master, you can learn it, okay, you can know how to do that. So inside his listing, it actually is just a web page, right? Done by the real master. So basically going through this, click on this is become a web page, website, right? Is the same here. And then you go from here, you'll see the listing details. And he also put the image, video here. Also, I will talk about how you're gonna do that. You can do your own self-make video, or you can pay for it. Okay, I also tell you how you find guy to do the drone video. Okay, that the flying into your property from outside, that kind of thing. Very fancy, but of course, if you're just doing apartment, worth it, right? If you're doing several $1 million a property, yeah, of course, you should do that. Okay. So this way, this guy was using the Chinese description. I don't see any English, but that's the example. Okay, so it gives you the description, anything about it, and then the floor plan, right? And then the location of the property, and what is the amenity around the property location. So that's very good idea. Okay, so and if you look at this website. Beside this kind of a listing, this listing also in the MLS, okay? But if you cannot do the listing with the MLS because your builder doesn't allow it, right? Because it's exclusive assignment. Builder doesn't like you to post anything in the public, especially MLS for assignment. Okay, so typically you can only do it your own way of promotion. Okay. So it's a privately, exclusive, mean privately promote your listing, or we call it pocket listing, right? So in this way, what do? If you just post it in your circle of friends or your WhatsApp group or your Facebook, if you don't have that many fans or your friends, how do? You go to use this platform, okay? In this platform, that's like more than like 30,000 agents in this platform, right, using it. So it's the number one, I think, exclusive assignment database in Toronto, okay? For you to everybody is jumping to that to post the assignment, post their exclusive list, just like that. All right, so once you post it, then everybody can know that at least you're promoting, okay? That's the main promotion. Nobody knows your listing, exclusive listing. Who's gonna buy it? Nobody. Maybe you find, oh, this guy selling 547,000. I'm selling 500 only. So why nobody buy my assignment, right? So that's the reason. Okay, so how are you gonna do that? Go to your web app, the app, Real Master app. You can just download it and log in. okay, certified with the agent. You can do that certified agent way. So this agent. Once you're certified, you will get this title as agent, right? And go to the backend, me using the V page. That's what they call it, V page. And then you can stop what? Editing that. Okay. You can also just copy the other person's listing into here, and then you can edit. This is my old listing last year or year before, I forgot. Okay. And then you can do that. Okay. So once all you edit, you can preview. Okay. You can save, you can share. That's how you're gonna share this link to your WeChat, to your other social media, like WhatsApp. Okay, if you other things like what I don't know, maybe somebody use LinkedIn or something, whatever. Okay, you can do that. Okay, then once you click the share button, WeChat, you will do something like that. You can find your group, find your friend, just say send. Okay, and then this is similarly the group, right? And then you can just send it there. So everybody know you have this listing. But this is exclusive listing. This listing is not on MLS. Okay, but it looks good, right? It looks quite fancy, different than the others listing, right? Nobody can share this about the MLS, but you can do something like that. Okay, once you can have a one version of MLS, you can have one version of your own. On your own one, you can put more language, put more description, put more follows, a surrounding area, everything you like, and post in your friend to your friends or something like that, right? So and then you can do that and then post to send it to your friends. And this is a preview. Preview, it just gives you the idea about how this thing works. Okay, and you can see how many person already viewing it. It gives you a counter, right? Very good. So when the time when you post out, you send it more people, ask people to forward for you, then we see how many people you use this one. Okay. All right. So that's the last topic. We move on to the next one for email blasting. Email blast means you're gonna send out mass email to your audience. Your audience can be your email address, so a whole bunch of email address for your friends. I would say nowadays people are not using that much. Like the 10 years ago or a few years ago, 5 years ago, still people using a lot, okay, for the email. But now because the spammer is not welcomed, right? Nobody want a spammer. Nobody want the email is full of junk image of some email kind of thing. So people just just remove it, put it to the junk spammer kind of thing. So not really everybody using that right now, not that popular, but I will have to mention if you like to do this, you can use MailChimp, okay? But I'm not gonna teach you how to do your MailChimp. You can go inside, you can do the free trial, okay? This is what we recommend. The whole thing, like the email marketing is not working anymore. I would say that, okay? You have to move on to the next stage. But some of the people still look at the emails, right? But if you have time, you can try to do that. I'm not saying it's completely useless, but maybe to certain people it's still good. Okay. So another one, the tool you can use is Zoho campaign. Zoho is a company that doing a whole bunch software. It's an Indian company, very professional company that is like give you everything like email, invoice, CRM, HR, finance, everything. This guy is a huge tool set of the for the companies, the SME companies, right? So they have a free version you can start with, okay? A forever free account, but if you're not using it for 100 days, and then they will remove your account. I use it for my invoice purpose, but sometimes I forgot to use for 3 months, and my account's gone. They just delete my account. Okay, but they will send me the reminder for 90 days. 30 days, 60 days, and then 110 days, and then they remove back. So you have to start from scratch. Okay, if you forgot to export, then everything's gone. That's how they do the business. Okay, they give you to free, but you have to use it. For run, we have an email version now. Email alert, email responding thing, two-directional things from run directly. Okay, you can see that directly respond to your email kind of thing. So that's good, but I don't know how many person using run for the email things, but it is a good way to do that. Okay, but you're not probably doing a very massive things with run, right? You do massive thing with the MailChimp, not with the run. Okay. This is what I mentioned that people using that. Like this guy is using it. I like every week I receive an email from this guy, and he has this new listing. You can do the similar way. Yeah, you just put your there as people, and this kind of the I think this is from their company tool to do that. You see, very easy way, and then do some description and send email, and then people will get it. And this is also the other guy doing that. This guy just do no description, just the assignment with the follow. That's it. Asking price. That's it. Okay. But remember now, right, it's very easy. You become a spammer. Means that if you become spammer, if you're using Gmail, let's say, or the other email account, the free email account, they're gonna block or they're gonna just terminate your account. Okay, if you got complaint as the spammer, okay, then they're gonna remove you from the Gmail or Yahoo, something like that. Okay, so a good way to do that is after some research, I find it is to ask GPT to write a Python program. Okay, just to send 3 emails at a time, right? You're not gonna get people to complain you every time 3 emails, right? Then you're in trouble, right? Within 30 minutes. So you don't have to every 30 minutes to send it yourself. You can ask the program to do that. So you have the description, you have a whole bunch of email list, let's say 100 person email there, right? A database with 100 emails. Then you can ask the Python to send every 3 emails at a time. And then after each send, you're gonna have pause in that 30 minutes. Okay, so that's how you can figure. That's what we are doing now for our other company to send an email out for our members. Even with our member, we cannot do that with there too many email because that's the very dangerous way. If you're blasting out like the 50 email at the same time, then you will get the warning, and then you will get the something really bad happen. Okay, from the email you in the lease and something like that. Okay. Now, this is what I mentioned. Gmail recently just February, right? Starting February, just say that. You may find that if you're using the email way of promotion, you will find that this is what happening now. Okay, usually they recommend you to above 0.1. What's the spam rate of 0.3 means? Is if you send 1,000 emails, only 3 need to be marked spam to reach that threshold. That means if you send out 1,000 emails, 3 come back complain you as a spammer, then you're toast. Okay, and your account will be deleted. You will lose access to the inbox. That's what you are happening for Gmail. Yahoo do the same thing to you. So you have something to send, right? If you're using your Gmail mailbox to send an email, you better watch out. Okay, you cannot have 3% of the 0.3% of spam rate. Okay, now the next topic I'm going to talk about is the classified event. Okay, classified ads is something that we do it always. Okay, but some of the newspaper for some people, maybe old, a little bit older people, they still looking into the paper. Okay, the newspaper. Sometimes they will look at the classifier. It's not cheap. Okay, I will tell you it's not cheap. A 2 columns app, it costs you about 269. And if you put on just something very small and 3 lines minimum, $197, right? So, and then some other things, it will cost you around $50, and then to put out your message for it. I don't know. Like a few years ago, I used this to do my listing promotion. Actually, I got a couple of guys calling me and say that they read newspaper and ask me about the listing, right? So I don't know. This day you can do it. What kind of a return you can get? If you want to try, this is another way to promote your listing. Okay. But this is not free. It costs you. This is another website you can do that. The famous Chinese website. If you wanted to sell it to the Chinese buyers, you can do that. Okay? This is one of Chinese real estate magazine. Okay, that's what you will get from that website. They have you have the call them. Okay, ask them how we're gonna post this. Okay, they have a big magazine free to get from the major all the Chinese supermarket. Okay, and that's how you can post your advertising there. Okay, the next one is a short video for promotion. Okay, as I mentioned before, a lot of agents using the video now. This is from the YouTube. Okay, you can find just I mentioned the last guy I give you guys to look at that is the our top agents video, right? And he has done a bunch of them. Okay, you can look at that, a whole bunch of them, and some of them is most of them is professional make is all paid service. Okay, from the drone video. Okay, is something fly over to the sky and then zoom into a property, and sometimes even fly into a property with the video going capturing everything. Right, that's more professional. You know, if you don't want to pay for it, you can do your own version. Just do your cell phone, iPhone Pro. You know, it's good enough for the video. Okay, so this is the lady who will use her own cell phone to do that. Okay, I think it's pretty good. I mean, look at this, just cell phone based. But he got this footage. I think this footage is from the builder. The first 2 seconds or 3 seconds footage from the builder's advertising. So he should do some of the cutting. Okay, the editing with the video and then put it into her own video, right? So that's okay too. Okay, I mean, anything you want to do, like basically just doing your own video using your cell phone, iPhone, that will be fine. I mean, DIY, as long as somebody, your clients or your friends knowing what you're doing, what kind of listing you have, that's good enough. Use cell phone, anything, fine. Okay. Now this is the professional way how you're going to draw video. Pay for that. Okay. So this option costs you about $200. It's not really that expensive, right? 30-second drone video and 5 to 10 drone photo. $200, I think this is okay. But the whole photo package for the photograph, professional photograph, cost you about what? With the 3D, no, this one doesn't with 3D is 280, right? And then with the 3D, 150 and 200. So we're talking about 5, 6, 7 plus HSD easily cost you about 800, 900 bucks. And then not mention about the staging. This guy also has the virtual staging. You guys know what is virtual staging, right? It means you give them some photo of your property, and they're gonna do the image editing. Okay, put in some furniture, make the colors using AI tools and do it. Okay. This is walkthrough tour, something with this can be something like open house life, something like that. This one give you the 3D floor plan. Okay, this is a 2D floor plan. This is something that marketing video for Mapcode. I don't know what's that. Okay, no, this guy 3D virtual tool floor plan. So this guy is charging you extra money for floor plan. Whole thing easily costs you 1,000, right? Worth it or not, it depends. If you're selling multi-million dollars property, this is probably a good choice. But you're only selling the condo unit for less than 1 million or less than 900, and use the simple package, okay? And use your own iPhone to DIY, okay? And then do a long listing using the free version of Real Master, okay? Get a link done, put in the video, do your research for the all the surrounding area in your property, supermarket, go station, that kind of background information put in. I would say that you do a good job for the list. Okay. Open house. What's open house mean? That means everybody can come in during the Saturday 2 to 4, 1 to 5, up to you. Okay, and the people come in, just they can see your house, they walk through your house, your listing property. If they have an agent bringing in together, then you don't say anything. Okay, just get the business card from the agent, the buyer agent, and relax. Let them know if they have questions, they can ask you. Otherwise, you just leave them alone. Okay. Now, if this guy come in, they mention that they don't have any agent, they just coming along, and then you can do your job, convince him, or get more information, as much more as possible. Okay. Roll around this guy's family. Why he's buying this? Why he's viewing this? Any need, anything he want, anything he interested, any friends of him like this kind of thing. Okay, any information you can get. Talk to him, serve them, get them know you, get them you building the trust, and later on it become one for your database. Okay, this is very important. Okay, I will tell you that all the real estate the top agent, they have this database and they always work on that. And from the last training I got from this coach, famous coach, Rob Vivian or whatever, and probably some of the guys there, right? And so you can start work on your database, right? So 10% out of the database will become your actual deal. 10%. So you have 300 people in your database. 10% mean what? Oh, this is a lot, right? 30 deals a year, you're already rich, right? Okay. So open house, if you go to run, you will find 3 open house type. Okay, interesting. One is a broker open house. I'm not sure like everyone of you from type of open house, but so I put on there. Okay, so if I don't say anything for the whole GTA area, if I just put on upcoming broker open house, I got 953 listing. Okay, just the broker. Now, if I say public open house, I got more than 1,000. I got upcoming live stream open house, I got nothing. So definitely nobody using it. Okay, that I remember in the COVID time, I have some numbers here, but now nobody using it anymore. Okay, so you probably don't want to go to that route. Okay, nobody care. So people care about they can go inside, see the house themselves. Okay, ask questions themselves personally. Okay, so how you can do the broker way of open house? In your listing, you go to the other tab menu tab, and then put on the date. And be careful for the broker, you can only have one date. So if you want to do open house for Saturday or Sunday, you have to come back again to the Sunday. Okay, you can only do the one day, and then you can put a note the same thing for Sunday, right? That's also okay. Okay, but for this you can only do one day. Second thing is the public. Okay, public you have to go to manage my profile. Okay, in your Matrix or in your Realm, you can search other tools, and then there's a tool called manage my profile. Log in with your trap ID and your password. Password is your first name and last name. Okay, let me know if you have any problem, or find our manager or our admin will help you. Okay, then you can add open house. This one will become public. Public means in realtor.ca, okay, they can see this open house. Otherwise, they can using only a Realm or Matrix for the members. Brokers only can see this open house day information, right? It's not for public, it's for broker only. And this one is for public. Okay, everybody can see that for this one. All right, so now what's the next one is the live. I mentioned a little bit because when I was within those during those COVID time, actually you will see some people is really using this. Okay, so one of the guys platform using that really good is this one 51.ca. Okay, 51.ca is one of quite a popular platform in China. Okay, and they have this company here. Okay, someone asked me to repeat the previous website. This is to manage my profile inside your Realm or Matrix tool. Okay, so at the end I will do that. You save your question. We're gonna do that at the end for FAQ, the Q&A. So in this website, you will see a whole bunch of the open house live video. Basically, this agent walk into the property and do a broadcast streaming at the same time, right? And then with this group, okay, post the link there, and then he start talking about this property and with the cell phone, with the iPhone, and going around, okay? And at the end, people will ask questions, okay? So you can use this website, and then you can click on this better image for better video for YouTube. Now, all this is recorded, right? So we're gonna put my video, my training video in the agent portal. So later on, you can just okay, play this video again to look at all this detail, or you can just type in this later on in the YouTube, in your browser, okay, in YouTube. Don't worry about that. Okay, we have this recording for all the training, for all the booking training. All right, so moving to the last topic about the sign. Okay, some of them asked me before, call me about how am I gonna do the open house sign or sale sign? How am I gonna do the installation? I don't want to do the hammer things. So what can I do? That's what you're doing. Okay, so our company recommend this company. Our brokerage recommend this printing company to do the printout. You can ask them to do something good for you. Of course, I don't know if they can do this. We have our own version of the open house sign. Okay, you tell them you're from HomeLife Landmark, you want to do the open house sign. Okay, and you send them your picture. Okay, just like this guy here, right? Send them the picture, and then they can do it very quickly. And then, like for order, they give you something like this. This is a much stronger. You don't get this version. This costs you more money. They give you a cheaper version, okay, with the some of the thinner wires kind of thing, right? You can put it in a yacht. We call it yacht sign. Like put it in a yacht for the open house. Okay. It's not too bad. Okay, give you a package of 10, you can order it. I think it costs you too much money. Is when last time I ordered, I forgot. It's 10. It's costing me about 150 or something like that. We have what's a gym discount, something like that. So after this is the open house. If you do a for sale sign, you can ask them too. They're gonna give you the for sale sign, and then you can get this sign installer from your agent portal. You can find your agent portal for most of third-party professional to help you, right? Accounting service, home inspection, everything, right? So don't ask people around where to get it. You can just go to the agent portal. But I don't know how many people are using agent portal, but I would recommend you just visit our agent portal frequently, search, go through all of them. You're gonna give you benefit you, okay? Don't ask the same question like where are you gonna find it? Find it here first, okay? And this guy will just do it for you, cost you around it was cost you about like 50 $60 $60 to do the post. I don't know how much it costs you now. Just call them and ask that, okay? And then after they install it, they will remove it. Once you sold the listing, they will remove it for you. So the price includes installation and removal. So if this is somewhere really not close to your place and you really don't want to do the hammer things, this is a good company to ask for, okay? To do this heavy job for you, right? Or this A-frame sign, okay? This is A-frame sign. Now, when you try out in the intersection sometime in the weekend, you will see a whole bunch of A-frame sign for the real estate agents, right? They basically don't say anything. They may not just open house. They're just saying, oh, you are the top agent in Toronto, something like that, right? So this A-frame sign is not legal in Toronto. Okay, better check with your city. I think Richmond Hill is not legal either. Okay, my student, one of my students, he got all three A-frame sign out. Okay, in Toronto, in Richmond Hill, and in Maham, and two of them are gone. Okay, and then he called me, asked me why this has happened, and I say, did you get a license from the city? He said no, and that's the problem. Okay, for A-frame sign, it's not legal on the road, on the street, sidewalk, anything. Okay, just in the newspaper say it. Okay, it's starting like the 2021. Okay, it's not like a new thing. Right? But city by law doesn't allow you to do that. And they say that. Okay. So for what kind of sign you don't need the you need a permit, A-frame sign, mobile portable. Okay. Now sign doesn't need a garage sale. Where's the sign, right? This is interesting, right? So if your A-frame as a real estate sign, it's belong to A-frame or belong to real estate. But the truth is, it's belong to A-frame because my student is real estate, right? Agent. So his sign was gone by the city. Okay, got a message sent from the city because you got your cell phone on the sign, right? So the city basically send you a message saying your sign is gone. Now you need to get it back, or you gotta get a permit. Okay, if you want it back. Open house directional sign is okay. Okay, not the A-frame sign. Community charitable, or that's for the voting. I think those kind of thing is doesn't need to tell me, right? Religious school sign. I don't know. Anyway, so if you want to get a license, you want to know more about that, go to the city, Toronto, or go to your own city area or farming area to find it out, your property listing area. Okay. Now for the Toronto, you can go there and it is here, right? Just go to the Google, search for A-frame sign legal or not in your city, and that's here. And this the link for Toronto. If you live in Toronto or your listing is Toronto, you're gonna post your A-frame sign there. You better get an application. It requires your company, right? It requires your company registration, your company's insurance, it's because they probably worry about your A-frame sign would hurt people, something like that. Okay. That's it. Okay, that's it for my training. And I'm gonna have this recording stop, and then you can start asking questions.